Hey there, welcome back to English Sprout TV. I'm Alex.
And I'm Emma. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Emma, I was thinking about something this morning. You know when you're listening to native English speakers, maybe in a movie or a podcast or just chatting with a friend, and you keep hearing the same little words over and over again?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Words like actually, basically, probably, definitely.
Yes, those exactly. They slip into almost every sentence. And here's the thing. English learners often know what these words mean in the dictionary, but they don't really know how to use them naturally. They either avoid them completely or they use them in a way that sounds a little off.
That's so true. These are what we call everyday vocabulary words. They're small, but they're powerful. They make your English sound more natural, more fluent, more native.
So today, in this episode of English Sprout TV, we're going to break down 4 of these words: actually, basically, probably, and definitely. We'll explain what they really mean, how native speakers use them in real conversations, and, this is important, we'll show you the common mistakes learners make so you can avoid them.
By the end of this episode, you'll feel much more confident using these words in your own conversations. So grab your headphones, maybe a cup of tea, and let's get started.
Let's do it. Okay, Emma, let's start with the first word, actually. This is probably one of the most overused words by English learners and also one of the most misunderstood.
Oh, yes. I hear learners say actually all the time, but sometimes it doesn't quite fit.
Right, so let's clear this up. In the dictionary, actually means in fact or really, but in everyday conversation, native speakers use it for a few specific reasons. Let me give you the main ones.
Please do.
First, we use actually to correct a small mistake or to give a surprising fact. For example, if someone says, "You look tired today," and you're not, you might say, "Actually, I slept 8 hours last night." You're gently correcting them.
Oh, that's a perfect example. So it's soft. It's not rude. You're not shouting, "You're wrong." You're just saying, "Well, actually."
Exactly. It's a polite correction. Here's another one. If someone asks, "Did you finish the report?" and you did it yesterday, you might say, "Actually, I finished it yesterday." You're adding a small piece of information they didn't know.
So it's like a gentle surprise.
Yes. Now, here's a common mistake. A lot of learners use actually when they really mean currently or nowadays. For example, they might say, "Actually, I live in London." But if you just mean right now at this moment in my life, the correct word is currently, or just say I live in London now. Actually doesn't mean now.
Oh, that's such an important distinction. So actually is not a time word. It's a correction or emphasis word.
Exactly. Let me give you another correct usage. You can use actually to emphasize something unexpected, like I actually enjoyed that meeting. It means, believe it or not, I enjoyed it.
So the feeling is you might be surprised to hear this, but...
Precisely. Let's practice. Emma, pretend you think I don't drink coffee.
Okay, Alex, I thought you hated coffee.
Actually, I drink 2 cups every morning.
Nice. And notice the intonation. Actually, it goes up a little, then down. It's friendly.
Yes, tone matters. If you say actually too strongly, it can sound annoyed. So keep it soft. Actually, I finished it yesterday. Not actually, I finished it.
Good point. So remember, actually equals polite correction, surprising fact, or gentle emphasis, not currently or now.
All right, moving on to word number 2, basically. This one is everywhere in casual English.
It really is. I think I say basically at least 10 times a day without realizing it.
Same here. So what does it really do? Basically, it has 2 main jobs in conversation. First, it means fundamentally, or at the most basic level, you're simplifying something complex. Like, the problem is basically a misunderstanding. You're saying if we strip away all the details, the core issue is a misunderstanding.
So it's like saying, in simple terms.
Exactly. Basically introduces a simplified version. If your friend asks, "What happened in that movie? It was so confusing," you might say, "Well, basically, the hero lost his memory and had to find his family." You're giving the simple summary.
That makes so much sense. In the second job?
The second job is a bit more subtle. Native speakers often use basically as a filler word, kind of like or well, to give themselves time to think or to soften what they're about to say. For example, so basically, I don't think I can come to the party. It doesn't really change the meaning, but it makes the sentence feel softer, more casual.
Oh, so sometimes it has no real meaning. It's just a conversational cushion.
Exactly. It's like a verbal pause that sounds natural. But here's the mistake learners make. They use basically in every sentence because they think it makes them sound smart or native. Basically, I went to the store, and basically, I bought some milk, and basically, it was expensive. That sounds terrible.
Oh no, please don't do that.
Seriously, if you use basically 3 times in one sentence, it loses all its power. Native speakers might do this when they're nervous, but as a learner, you want to use it purposefully. Use it when you're simplifying something or when you genuinely need a moment to organize your thoughts.
So the rule is once per explanation, not once per clause.
Beautifully said. Let's practice. Emma, explain something complicated, like how the internet works, in one simple sentence using basically.
Okay. Basically, the internet is just a giant network of computers that share information with each other.
Perfect. You took something huge and made it simple. That's exactly how to use basically.
And if I just said, basically, I like pizza, that would be weird, right?
It would be a little strange unless you're simplifying a long discussion about why you like pizza. Like, some people think it's the cheese, others the crust, but basically, I like pizza because it makes me happy. Then it works.
Ah, I see. Context matters.
Always. So remember, basically equals simplifying something complex or a soft filler to organize your thoughts. Don't overuse it.
So let's talk about probably. This is such a useful word, but I notice learners often avoid it because they're not sure how certain it makes them sound.
That's a great observation. Probably it means likely to happen or more likely than not. It's not 100%, it's not 50%, it's somewhere around 70 or 80%. It's quite likely but not definite.
So if I say it will probably rain tomorrow, I'm pretty sure, but I'm leaving a little room for doubt.
Exactly. You're saying, I expect rain, but I could be wrong. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The position of probably in the sentence can change, and learners often get this wrong.
Oh, tell me more. Where does it go?
Great question. With most verbs, probably goes before the main verb. I will probably go to the gym. She probably knows the answer. They probably left already.
So subject plus probably plus verb.
Right. But, and this is important, with the verb be, it probably goes after. I'm probably tired. He is probably right. They are probably at home.
Oh, so it's different with be. I probably am tired sounds wrong, right?
It sounds very unnatural. We say, I'm probably tired. The only exception is if you're emphasizing a strong contradiction, like, you think I'm energetic? I probably am tired. But that's advanced and rare.
Got it. So the structure is subject plus probably plus verb, subject plus be plus probably.
Exactly. Now, another common mistake. Learners sometimes use probably when they mean maybe. Maybe is much less certain, like 30 or 40%. Probably is much stronger. If your boss asks, will the project be done on time? And you say probably, you're saying you're fairly confident. If you say maybe, you're saying you're not sure at all.
That's a big difference in a work context. You don't want to sound too uncertain when you actually feel confident.
Right. And here's another tip. In very casual American English, you'll sometimes hear probably. That's just a lazy pronunciation of probably. We don't recommend using probably in formal situations, but you should recognize it when you hear it.
Probably. I'll listen for that in podcast now.
Let's practice. Emma, ask me if I'm going to the concert on Saturday.
Alex, are you going to the concert on Saturday?
I'm probably going. I just need to check my schedule first.
Nice. And if you asked me about the weather,
Emma, will it be cold tomorrow?
it will probably be cold, so bring a jacket.
Perfect. Natural and clear. So remember, probably equals quite likely, around 70 to 80% certain. Position it before the main verb or after be. Don't confuse it with maybe.
All right, last but definitely not least, see what I did there? Let's talk about definitely.
Nice one. Definitely is the strongest word on our list today. It means 100%, no doubt, Absolutely, for sure.
So if someone asks, "Are you coming to my birthday party?" and I say, "Definitely," that's a promise?
Pretty much. It's a very strong yes. You're removing all uncertainty. You're saying, count on me. I will be there.
I love how enthusiastic it sounds. Definitely. It has so much energy.
It does, and that's one of the reasons native speakers use it so much. It shows confidence and commitment. If your friend says, "Was that movie good?" and you say, "Definitely," you're not just saying yes, you're saying absolutely yes, no question, 100%.
So it's a great way to show strong agreement or confirmation.
Exactly. Now let's talk about a mistake. Some learners use definitely when they actually mean probably. They want to sound confident, so they say definitely even when they're not sure. But if you say, "I will definitely be there," and then you don't show up, people will be disappointed. Definitely creates an expectation.
So only use it when you are truly certain.
Yes. Another mistake, putting definitely in the wrong place. Like probably, it usually goes before the main verb. I definitely want to go. She definitely said that. But with be, it goes after. I am definitely ready. They are definitely coming.
Same rule as probably then.
Same rule. And here's a fun tip. You can use definitely to respond to a negative question or statement to show strong disagreement. Like if someone says, "That restaurant isn't very good," you can say, "Oh, it definitely is good." You're contradicting them, but in a friendly, emphatic way.
Oh, that's a great structure. It definitely is, emphasizing the verb.
Yes, the stress goes on definitely and the verb. I definitely do want to go. She definitely did say that. It adds extra power to your statement.
I can see how that would be useful in an argument or debate.
Or just a friendly discussion. Let's practice. Emma, tell me you're absolutely sure you want to learn English.
I definitely want to learn English. It's my biggest goal right now.
Perfect energy. Now tell me the weather is absolutely not going to be sunny.
It's definitely not going to be sunny. Look at those clouds.
Excellent. Natural, strong, clear. So remember, definitely equals 100% certain. Use it for strong yes, strong agreement, or strong contradiction. Don't overpromise. Position it correctly.
Okay, Alex, I think our listeners are ready for a real-life example. Let's do a short conversation where we naturally use all four words.
Great idea. Let's pretend we're planning a weekend trip.
Perfect. I'll start. Hey, Alex, are we still going to the beach this Saturday?
Definitely. I've been looking forward to it all week.
Great. So basically, we just need to pack some snacks and leave by 9 a.m., right?
Right. Actually, I was thinking we could leave at 8 a.m. to avoid traffic.
Oh, good point. Will it be crowded, though?
It will probably be busy, but if we get there early, we'll get a good spot.
True, and I definitely want to try that new cafe near the beach. I heard they have amazing smoothies.
Actually, I went there last month. The smoothies are basically just fruit and ice, but they're still pretty good.
Okay, so probably worth a try then.
Definitely worth a try.
Did everyone catch that? Let's quickly point out where each word appeared and why.
Definitely, strong commitment to going to the beach. Basically, simplifying the plan. Actually, correcting the time from 9 a.m. to 8 a.m. and then sharing unexpected information about the cafe. Probably expressing likelihood about the crowd and the smoothie quality.
All four words, all natural, all in one short conversation. That's how native speakers really talk.
Before we finish, let's do a quick don't do this recap. These are the 4 biggest mistakes we see.
Number 1, using actually to mean now or currently. Wrong, actually I live in Paris. Right, I currently live in Paris, or just I live in Paris now. Use actually for corrections and surprises.
Number 2, using basically in every sentence. Wrong. Basically, I woke up, and basically, I had breakfast, and basically, I went to work. Right, use it once when simplifying something complex.
Number 3, confusing probably with maybe. Probably is strong. Maybe is weak. Don't say probably if you're only 30% sure.
Number 4, using definitely when you're not definite. If you say, I will definitely call you, and you forget, you broke a small promise. Save definitely for when you are 100% committed.
And one bonus tip, pay attention to word position. Probably and definitely go before most verbs, but after the verb be.
Great summary, Emma.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of English Sprout TV. We really hope you now feel more confident using actually, basically, probably, and definitely in your everyday conversations.
These 4 small words can make a huge difference in how natural your English sounds. Start using 1 or 2 of them this week. Don't try to use all 4 at once. That's overwhelming. Pick one, practice it for a few days, then add another.
And here's your homework. In the comments below, write a short sentence using at least 2 of these words. We'll read them and reply with feedback. For example, you could write, I definitely want to visit New York, and I will probably go next summer. Or, actually, I basically finished all my homework today.
That second one was a bit of a stretch, but it works. Seriously though, drop your sentences in the comments. We love seeing your progress, and it helps other learners too.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to English Sprout TV. We post new English podcast episodes every single day to help you speak English with confidence.
And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. You can also find full transcripts of every episode on our website. The link is in the description below.
Thank you so much for listening today. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, every small step brings you closer to fluency.
You've got this. We'll see you in the next episode of English Sprout TV. Take care.
Bye for now.
Bye.